hello. Let's help play the video game. The Adventures of Lieutenant Columbo in Eorzea continue today as we are going to go to Sastasha Seagrot. That's the wrong character. What server is he on? Behemoth. That's the guy. That's the boy with the red tights. 48 players. What? Okay. First, I need to actually do all of the Smith lessons so we get to hear the fun battle music for a minute while I don't stand and shit. But I need that. I need those fancy robes. Very important. Get my fancy robes before I start doing dungeons. This is a big queue. Hopefully that means we don't have long queues for the dungeons, because the idea with this character is I was going to play a healer so that we wouldn't have to wait in queue time for dungeons and raids and trials and whatnot. But I'm not a healer yet. This is the Arcanist's trick. What is this achievements thing? I get that out of here. Oh yeah. Thank you to McFreeze for showing me where the cutscene thing was. I looked right at it yesterday and didn't hit it. So there we go. Okay. What are all these blue icons? Oh, that's the beautician. Wait, what's this level 15 rising to the challenge? I don't know. Let's just go to Sastasha. Where is this? Oh, that's right. The dock. I'm lost. I want to go north. Aft Castle. Wait, Aft Castle south. God damn it. I know this. I know where the Aft Castle lives. Fisherman. I did my class quest, right? Yeah, I did my class quest. I'm all caught up on the class stuff. You're here for Commander Raynor's investigation, then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosha, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Sastasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folks there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. That's what I'm gonna do, Melpa. Don't worry. I'm going to Aleport. These, Hall of the Novice trials are really boring, though. Really boring. But then again, so are all these baby dungeons. I have a special hatred of, Sastasha Seagrot. My favorite thing about Sastasha is how often you get a tank who's brand new at the game and has no idea what they're doing, and they just have no idea what their role does. Or to turn on their little button that gives them enmity. Enmity. Anyway, here's our stop. The little Sprout Hall. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are brave enough to brave the depths of the Sastasha Seagrot. Is this a... This is a lady. I'm doing the man voice on a lady. Whoopsie. She's a tall lady. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. That's him, that's the smith. Hello, I'm the smith over here. When you have mastered all of that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket scout at the mouth of Sastasha Seagrot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. This guy just looks like he would talk like this to me. Well, well, the mantle of adventurer does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did. But while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeon, stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, though, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Hall of the Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. Here within these halls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Oh, this is just gonna give me just DPS stuff, huh? Okay. I'm DPS. The good music. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. You pass the exercise once I decide you've learned this lesson. Dancing. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. I really like this song. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. Leave me alone. This training is really inadequate considering some of the later game stuff. But I guess, you know, you build up to that. Nothing in A Realm Reborn is really that bad. I remember the first time I did the last dungeon in Heaven's Ward and was just like, oh my god, I can't keep up with this. Or was it the trial? I don't remember. Something at the end of that, though. I think it was the dungeon. I think the last boss of that dungeon is, has a lot of AoEs. Ah, speaking of AoEs. Stop bullying Columbo. Stop trying to set Columbo on fire. Ah! Yeah. Easy. I'm a champion. Bravo, and thus concludes the exercise of something reward something. Probably a brand new ring. Nicely done. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat the same lesson with the other masters that they may reward you with equipment tailored towards their fields of expertise. Here is your prize for completing this exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Don't stand in shit. Oh, half gloves. I gotta level up. What? I got a gauge. It's blocking the thing. What the hell is this? Using the energy drain fills the ether flow gauge, which is required to perform certain actions. I didn't know Arcanist had a gauge. What? Oh, I got all these new spells, too. What is this? Fester. Okay, so I have to have both these guys on the guy, and also I've got to have an ether flow charge. Energy drain. That gives me ether flow 2? Oh boy, I don't know how to play this class at all now. But it's ether flow too. I don't understand. Well, I guess I'll figure it out. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. I think he says that repeatedly. It's also really funny that for Scholar, you're not getting the healer training, you're getting the DPS training because you're not a healer yet. When it comes to your place in the party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible, while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. Maybe the tank should step up and pull it. Don't call me crazy. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training course. Everything is clear, I trust? Say the word when you are ready to begin. I'm word. Word to your training. I'm coffee, actually. Oh, I have to fight now. Okay, good. I can figure this out. Alright, first of all, let's cast this. And that. I'm level synced. God damn it. Well, so much for learning that. Why would you level sync me at 15 in this? That's so mean. Oh, those ran off. Ran off? Wore off. Why isn't this guy dead yet? We did it! We murdered the hell. What was the point of that exercise? Bravo! And thus concludes, that one goes by too fast. I can't read it. It's too fast. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here's your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Boots! I got thigh boots. I got fancy shoes. I want to put them on right now. Yeah. Oh, looking much fancier. They're such big boots. They go all the way up. He says the same exact thing again. I have to defeat an occupied opponent. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you will be fighting multiple opponents. The key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust? Say the word when you are ready to begin. I'm word. Bum 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 bum. Alright, let's see who this guy's aiming at. Sure to attack the same enemy as your Eloy. carbuncle. That's all the same. He would fuck this exercise up. The Hall of the Novice doesn't teach you about AoE attacks either, which is a kind of an important thing that you need to know in practicality, since every tank in the world is going to pull every monster in the dungeon. Bravo! And that concludes the exercise. Great, come and receive your reward. Oh. Coordination is the key to conquering foes swiftly and safely. Work well with your allies, and the efficacy of your armor need not be tested. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you learned along the way. I didn't even look at what I got. What did I get? Did I get something good? I didn't get shit! Look at that. What the hell? Avoid engaged targets. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. Do you remember the lesson where I had you evading enemy attacks? Yes, I do. Continue. This exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. It's really not that fancy. It's pretty simple footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. I'm trying to click on you. We're ready to go. I will not be hit. Just let me kill the guy. I'm slippery as an eel. They were sneaky with that one. Yeah, murdered. Kill him. Kill him dead. I'm gonna go receive my reward. Give me a robe. Waist wrap. What? I don't want that. I want a robe. I guess I'll take it. Okay. What else you got for me? Engage enemy reinforcements. That's an important DPS lesson. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. These sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to eliminate them. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. This is all very clear. Just give me the damn armor. There should just be a skip button. Like, let me skip to get in the armor. I just want my fancy robe. Where's reinforcements? I'm looking for them. think they give you a lot of warning when they show up. Oh, here we go. Another foe has arrived. That's right. Come attack me. Get off my healer. Tank, can you pick her up, please? Tank? Tank? Oops. That's my ally. I don't want to kill him. Another one? What? I want my reward. Gimme, gimme. No reward? What? Making me really work for these robes. Interact with the battlefield. This is also an important DPS lesson. More people should use the Hall of the Novice, in my opinion. Good lessons in here. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. In this exercise, you will learn to manipulate the battlefield. Pick on shit. During the battle, enemies will pour forth from the rear gate. New foes will continue to flood in whilst the portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate or your party will be overwhelmed. With your allies to defeat the enemy. Training exercise. Give me my robe. Okay, where's this gate? The rear gate? I'm supposed to be back here. If they come from the other way, I'm gonna be really mad. Gate lever. That's an anchor. That's not a gate lever. I'm watching these gates like a hawk. Oh, that was real hard. It opened once. Okay, he's gonna give me the brand new ring now, I hope. Something. Give me something. I don't want a pat on the back. It is imperative to recognize when a battle has turned against you. Act quickly to neutralize an enemy's advantage, or be prepared to suffer through a difficult fight. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Robe! 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 I don't need you anymore. Screw you, buddy. I got what I came for. I don't think the ring is that good. I simply want to wait in queue for Sastasha. Sastasha. Sastashio. Hey, who are these people? Who are these people over here? Let's see. Let's talk to them. Ah, fellow adventurer, you too are here to unravel the mysteries of Sastasha. I have adventured across this wide realm for more seasons than I dare to count, yet still Eorzea manages to surprise me with her beauty and splendor. Our journeys are not ended by the attainment of riches or fame. It is an unquenchable thirst for the unknown that drives us into the wilds time and time again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us, and drink in all the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joy of such freedom, of discovering hidden places and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. The passing years have begun to take their toll on the old man, but no force save death itself will sate his appetite for adventure. I'm sorry, Avir. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. This is perfect for our inaugural outing as a party, wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks. How difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. Edda, you're so slow. You'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. What you took easy blood along, Edda. If my purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know you can barely eel a scratch. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are you meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's him, the one Badarin was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. Yeah, good luck with that, Avir. Sure everything's gonna work out great for you. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancy and serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around the caves and find out exactly who you're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping a watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Use the duty finder to enter Sastasha. Hey, queue time. After a period... Alright, I'm gonna read it. After a period of relative silence following the calamity, the Serpent Reavers have once again taken to terrorizing the inland hamlets of Lenosha, killing the men, kidnapping the women and children, plundering the storehouses, and burning what little they leave behind. For years, it was not known how the pirates were able to raid areas so far from the coast, until a local shepherd sighted a band of painted ruffians entering the Sastasha Sea Grot, carrying large quantities of sacks and crates. Could it be there is more to the cave than meets the eye? I'll bet there's pirates in it. Anyway, now what? Now what are we doing? Now what are we doing with our lives? Sitting here and drinking coffee, I guess. Waiting for this queue to pop. Very exciting stream, I know. I could probably do a side quest, but I'm lazy. I don't wanna go out there. There's monsters out there. I'm excited to find out what this crap does. Actually, am I even going to? Because I'm level 18. Sastasha is synced to what? What did that thing? Oh, sync from 18. Okay, so yeah, I'll have my buttons. I will have all of my buttons. Every last button. Remember when Spot got me killed? That was good times. Oh, I should call Spot. I wonder if he'll pop into the dungeon with me or if I'm gonna have to resummon him. I don't know how that works. What say you, Spot? Whee! Little spin. Just a little spinny spin. Okay, we'll do a side quest. You look like an adventurer who gets around. Mayhap you have noticed the quarrels and jackals at each other's throats of late. I've never seen anything quite like it, and the bloodshed only worsens by the day. If this continues, I dare say that one of those groups will wipe out the other before long. Now it bears mentioning that this species of coral isn't native to Vilbrand. By rights, they shouldn't even be here. Nay, I believe they were smuggled. I know of a merchant who may have a hand in these dealings. Her name is Rakantai, and after some probing, I've come to believe she's somehow involved. I would question her myself, but she is like the flea at the first sight of yellow. That's where you come in. I need you to speak with her and learn all that you can. Take a look around. She's bound to be nearby. It's like, all the way over here. Or like up on the wall, maybe? Or no, she's right there. Easy. What's this? So they've sent you to do their dirty work? Well, you'll never take me alive. Never! Oh. The Stasha popped. Well, never mind that side quest. Well, maybe if the other DPS hits yes. Finally, we get to go to Stasha Seagrot, the legendary dungeon. Maybe we get to go. We'll see. Hi, McFreeze, by the way. Oh, I got help on limit breaks. I'm definitely gonna be using those as a healer. Stasha. That's my party. Oh, I don't have my stupid... Oh, there he is. He's there. He's here. He's here. No, I just unsummoned him. Fuck. No, he's here. He's here. He's here. He's here. Okay, okay. I don't know how to play this game. Oh, we have two arcanists in this dungeon. Okay. Well, that's fine. Why can't I use this button? Oh, he has to be actively attacking, I guess. Oh. Something went terribly awry. Come on, Spot. Let's try that again. Pick 'em, Spot. This is what I mean about tanks pulling literally everything, though, by the way. This is a level 15 dungeon. We don't have AoE. Like, we have an AoE button with a long cooldown. Just take it one at a time, please. That's all I ask. I don't think it's too much to ask. Also, I think our healer went and checked the thing, so hopefully she knows what it is. Come on, Spot. We gotta keep up with these people. Our healer doesn't seem to be too keen on healing anything. Also, the clam can't chase you, dude. Where are you going? Guess I'll kill the clam. Get known by the invulnerable clam. I hate these clams. I hate Sastasha Seagrot. Luckily, every fucking dude in the game is on me now. Okay, whatever. Let's just go into the boss arena. I simply hit the switch. Alright, what does that do? Okay, we got some answers. Okay, so every 30 seconds I can use that button twice. I see. I mean, he's dying very quickly. I'm a little worried for later on in Sastasha when every pirate is gonna get pulled, but you know. There's 3 healers technically in this party, so we should be able to live if I remember that I have healing buttons. No, I can't use those. But I can use those, maybe. Hell yeah. Also, I lost my spot. I forgot to have him. He's helpful. He does extra damage. I'm not gonna turn it down. I wish this clam would despawn already. Okay, there it goes. Look at these 2 little guys just doing their best. They're just doing their bestest. It's cute. Look at this guy who didn't do the training to get the robe. Ah, he doesn't get the fancy robe. Oh. Instead, he got more free time when he wasn't doing the training. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I hit that button by mistake. Oh no! Thank you for the follow, Haas. Didn't you follow me the other day? Did anyone pick up the key? Oh yeah, they did. Okay. Oh, this button actually comes back pretty fast. I should remember it's there. let's see. We want 3, 2, 4. Why did you drag him into me? I'm not moving. Fuck that. I would never move. I hate this dungeon. It's such a crappy dungeon. A lot of the ARR dungeons are crappy, but this dungeon, I hate it. I just hate it. Where are they all going? I guess the tank wants to get the dogs right away, huh? I wish he were a real fight. Like, I don't like this non-fight. Dogs are too far away to hit. Come back here, you coward. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna do it. Wait. This doesn't, like, go away over time, right? Like, I can... Oh. You need to have a target. Well, fine. I almost just kept running past the guy. Why is he not dead yet? Oh, level 19. Oh, boy. Okay, I hope he doesn't pull everything. Don't pull everything. Okay, he's not. Good. I love him. He's getting a come in. This class might be a little too heady for me. I don't know. I mean, I don't have the rhythm yet. But I literally just got these buttons, so I'll learn. I will learn. I believe in me. Psh, it's only our spawning ground, Shorewalker. Goodbye, Captain Madison. Finnish fools! The Lord of the world shall sup upon your souls! I'm gonna go over here so I can tend the ripples. I'm doing my part. Okay, let's hit the buttons. Button. 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 All the buttons. God damn it, bubbles. You keep killing him, Spot. I believe in you. Oh, I got the buttons again. That's a caster limit break. Well, that guy died really fast. Maybe Arcanists are good DPS. I don't know. Oh, the bubbles? I'm trying to do my part, man. It wasn't really necessary, it turns out, because that boss died incredibly fast. Oh, I just hit level 20, I think. Oh, everybody else left. Okay, congratulations, Ormus. I need that, and I don't need that. I got a player commendation. How nice. How nice. Okay, first dungeon easily destroyed. And I got a bit of dungeon gear for my trouble. And I guess I should finish pursuing Rakantai. That's a good emoji. What's that? Oh, Overwatch League emoji. Ah, Z. Okay. Let's kill him. Good job, Spot. You just attacking him right away. What a hero. God, that button does actually do a lot of damage, huh? I guess 3-hand potency is a lot for a level 20. Please don't hurt me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I smuggled in the corals for breeding like you asked, but that was it. I ain't the one sending the jackals into a frenzy, I swear. The Yellow Jacket sent you, not pirates. Why the hells didn't you say so earlier? Well, you've caught me. I'm behind the corals in Ailport. Those good-for-nothing pirates had me breed jackals for them too. But with the right training, they make for pretty nasty watchdogs and the like. But the pirates wanted more, and that's why they asked me for the corals. That they did. I smuggled them in, but the pirates took them before I could finish the job. Suppose they didn't want to wait for the breeding, but the buggers let them escape. Now they've got jackals on the loose trying to get rid of the corals and clean up their mess. I'm a victim as well, you know. Aye, they paid good coin for the animals, but now they got folk chasing after me. Wanting to cover their tracks, I'm sure. You hurry and tell those yellow jackets I ain't to blame, you hear? They seem pretty good. They seem pretty strong. Oh, I lose them when I become a scholar. Fun. Too bad. I guess they are DPS buttons. Healers don't get to do DPS. Even though they do DPS. Everybody does DPS. That's equality. Ah, you're back. Can you tell me of Rakantai's dealings? She claims to be a victim as well? Humph. It was her greed that brought the corals to Villebrand, and she is surely mistaken to think the Yellow Jackets will turn a blind eye. Mark my words, she will be held accountable. At any rate, we now know why the corals and jackals are trying to tear each other to shreds. The pirates have been quite careful not to leave any clues, but we've managed to capture Rakantai's assailants. They're being questioned as we speak, and it won't be long before we track down the pirates. Don't worry, friend. The Yellow Jackets will see them brought to justice. In the meantime, there is still the matter of Rakantai and the beasts running amok in the fields. I shudder to think what may happen should those jackals and corals continue fighting for much longer. I have a plan, but your assistance is essential to its success. Let me know when you are ready to begin. I have to do main story stuff. Sorry. Also, I gotta fix my gear. 26 gil. That's highway robbery. Okay, who am I supposed to go talk to? Baderon. Oh, Baderon. I don't know if I can do that voice today. I wasn't very consistent with it yesterday. I want the fairy though. I wanna be a healer and get healer queues. I don't want to wait in the stupid stinky DPS queues. Oh, that's Old Feet. I don't want to talk to Old Feet. This is the ferry for Limsa. You coming or what? I'm coming, dude. I'm coming. I thought that ship was on my head for a second. But it's just in front of me staring at me. That's creepy. Maybe I should have done the Jackal and Coral quest. I think I also have to heal, don't I? I think that's how Scholar works. I don't know. You're the one who's played it. I have no idea. Well, but speaking of which, I actually have a class quest. So let's go do that first while we're still in Limsa. Just did one of these. You get levels so fast now. In A Realm Reborn. Where am I going? Oh, she's got the little teeth. I love him. Okay. Ah, new book. New book. Greetings, Lieutenant. In case such doubts fill your mind, you should know that I am ever willing to lend an ear if you find your thoughts troubled. At the very least, I would have you know this, because it seems that Kalaya does not. The Foreseer has been missing since this morning. There have been other times where she disappeared without a word, but we have always been able to find her. Alas, that is not the case today. Were the Guildmaster here, he could deduce her whereabouts with nary a moment's concentration. I find myself beginning to wonder if those who devote themselves overmuch to Arcanima are more prone to bouts of wanderlust. For while I might wish to ponder further such oddities of character, we must needs organize a search party. Would you be so kind as to make inquiries in Hawker's Alley? It is not uncommon for Kalaya's wanderings to take a path through the markets. Do I even have... Is there even an aetheryte for Hawker's Alley? I feel like there is it somewhere, but I have not picked it up. But it's right by this nice fountain of orgy, so... God, there's so many people here. Well, that's because you rarely do any fighting in Praetorian. But that's good to know, though. That's cool. I'm excited to actually heal a scholar. I get to throw the thing on the ground. Dodozan. What a good name, Dodozan. You seek a Makoti agent of Velven's Gate? Why, yes, I have seen her. Spoke with her, in fact. She was, however, apprehended by the Yellow Jackets. The assessor was drilling me for details about a Kickern smuggling ring based in Ailport, but then the soldiers arrived and took her away. If you wish to know her fate, then I suggest you speak with Kinnaid of the Coral Tower. Wait, there's an aetheryte. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah! Oh, I think that was the last one. Hell yeah. Now I can go to the gates, too. Cool. I don't care. Thank you. Oh. Foreseer Kalaya? Yes, we brought her in here for questioning regarding the reappearance of the pirate Dozmaga. A member of the Arcanist Guild, are you? Then I see no reason to conceal the nature of our discourse. Perhaps you are already aware of this, but the Foreseer was once held captive by that rabid sea dog. Few pirates sink to such depths of depravity as Dozmaga. It has been 6 years now since he was exiled from Limsa Laminsa for engaging the worst kind of black market trading. Another villain has returned. He is, however, both cunning and cautious, and continues to evade our troops. Thus we hope to borrow the knowledge of Foreseer Kalaya, whose experiences have given her an intimate familiarity with the way the scoundrel operates. At least that was our intent. After weathering a barrage of questions from the assessor, we found ourselves instead providing the details of our search. Should you wish to speak with Foreseer Kalaya, I imagine she has already returned safely to your guild. She has not, actually. She's gone after the pirate herself. We must stop her. Durbergrime. Back already? You were led to believe she had returned here? I'm afraid not. So the Yellow Jackets told you something of her history with Dozmaga, did they? Perhaps it would be best if I told you the entire tale. Dozmaga's banishment was the result of a surprise inspection that revealed his involvement in an underground slave trade. The assessor that stepped aboard the pirate's merchant ship spoke of finding dozens of unwashed unfortunates crammed into that squalid hold. Among these prisoners was a young Makote, destined for some black market auction block. Though Kalaya was initially too terrified to even speak, the guildmaster brought her out of her fearful daze with the gift of the initiate's grimoire. Yes, the self-same tome that she has carried her entire career. Of course. Did you not mention that Kalaya's grimoire was thrown into the sea? There are rumors that a Kickern merchant of ill repute has retrieved the black market goods the crew of the Morning Star heaved into the ocean. Even now he gloats over his salt-encrusted catch in Ailport. It is entirely possible that the Foreseer's most prized possession was caught up in the Kickern salvage net. I've no doubt now that Kalaya has reached the same conclusion. To Ailport with you, Lieutenant. That is where you will find our wayward assessor. I was just there. I didn't see her. Are you sure she's there? Fisherman's Cove. I think the cat wants out. I should. Oh, if I hide my head behind the microphone, my model really freaks out. That's good. I should get up for a second though and let the cat out. One sec. Alright, now he's continuing to look at me, but look at the door. Alright, Etherite. That's a good name, Nomad Namrod. Let's go to Ailport. We love Ailport. He still hasn't left. He's still laying by my feet. That's cute. He normally like wants something when he's laying there, like dinner or treats or leaving the bedroom. Maybe he wants dinner or treats. I don't know. Anyway, let's go find Kalaya. Someday I'm gonna have a chocobo. Why'd my chat just say welcome to the chat room? Did I just disconnect? Am I still connected? Well, no one's telling me otherwise, so... Hi. I would like my internet to stop acting up, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Disconnecting 3 times during Innocence was really funny. Someday I'll actually get to see that trial, I'll probably, if I do the trial roulette. Because I certainly didn't get to see it today. Oh, the cat left. I miss him. Speaking of cats, we found a cat. There's Kalaya. Yes, yes. Combat pattern 256 should serve to cover all expected contingencies. You never know when you'll have to nullify a thaumaturge or two. My retrieval strategy is complete. Lieutenant, it is good of you to come. I was unable to calculate for certain if you would piece together my movements in time. Very little is certain when so many variables are involved. But there is good news. The prisoner here was kind enough to confirm that the trader who salvaged the Morningstar's jettison cargo did indeed retrieve a tome matching the description of my lost grimoire. Laments law and the policies of Melgun's Gate would support the confiscation of goods connected to an official inspection, but alas, my personal belongings do not fall under that definition. Thus I intend to launch an unofficial offensive against this black marketeer and his cronies. The peddler has already departed for Candlekeep Quay. It is time I gathered to me such allies as I possess, and I count you as one of them, Lieutenant. Despite the nature of this endeavor, Mistress Turbogram has offered me her cooperation. If you would, pray join her at Ocean's Embrace. This is where we shall ambush this disreputable Kikern. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Kikern. I've never heard anybody say it. Kikern. Kikern. I am still connected, right? I assume so. Okay, good. Thank you. I don't trust my internet. Where are we going? Ocean's Embrace. Where's that at? No, that's in Lower Lenosha. Oh. Oh. I will simply teleport. I'm not walking all that way. That's too far. I wanted to try to get through all 3 dungeons today. I don't know if that's going to happen. Sprint. There's the sprint button. I've been playing too much of this game. My eyes are still really dry. I should start wearing my my gunners again. Maybe next stream I'll be wearing some yellow glasses. Those glasses are black. Billy McFreeze. I could put on some black sunglasses right now. 1 second. Get some buttons there. Enjoy the buttons. I don't know how to make the buttons not wait, the button's not working. Oh, there we go. This is you're seeing all the secrets here. Where's the sunglasses? Oh, perfect. Wait, that was the wrong one. Damn it. For some reason, when I have a game up, perfect. Yeah. What are these? I think I put them on my eyes. Oops. 1 second. Actually, we'll. I like that. That's good. We'll stick with this. Perfect. I'm a professional streamer. Okay, back to the game. Oh, you know, that's just what cool people do. If this gets too annoying, let me know and I'll fix it. I think it's funny though. It owns. You can also here 1 second actually. But you can also I can also stick them up there so that they wave with my bangs. Ah, this is a good program. I like this too. Let's stick with this. Okay. Sorry, we're playing the video game. This is so far away. Oh, sprint. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Run, Columbo, run! We gotta catch the guys. Thurbergrum. Greetings, Lieutenant. Your arrival completes our small company. You are equipped for battle, I trust. We need not await Kalaya's arrival. Once the Kakurin appears on the bridge, we spring our ambush. Strategy for trapping our target relies on the 2 allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. This pincer maneuver was, naturally, the Foreseer's idea. As for the target himself, the Kakurin is known as a careful and cautious fellow. He travels with a small retinue as to avoid attracting attention, but do not be fooled. More bodyguards follow at a distance, and will likely join the fray after hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the Yellow Jackets. They cannot be seen aiding us what amounts to a personal matter, but they are willing to turn a blind eye for Kalaya's sake. In any case, the Foreseer's tactics account for our limited numbers and individual strengths. Victory is all but assured. Now let us take up our positions and wait for the Kakurin to arrive. Where am I going? Oh, destination. Level sync. Oh, you can't see my eyebrows with this, so that's the problem. It's important to have eyebrows. There he is. There's the Kakurin. We look so cool with our fucking books. My Emerald Carbuncle is here, right? Yeah. You do that. Button. Oh, gotta hit more buttons while I hit the button. Kikaroon no scared. Kikaroon have plenty spell slingers. Oh yeah, let's kill that guy. There's a lot of mercenaries here. Ow, that did a lot of damage. Where did all my allies go? Did everybody die? Oh no! I'm gonna die. What went wrong there? Well, what happened? Okay, I'm gonna fix these. Hang on. Okay, hang on. There we go. Now I'm the coolest I could possibly be. I could hit easy. I'm really tempted to because I don't know what happened there. Who am I supposed to be focusing? Okay, let's focus on these guys. I do that sometimes with streams too, don't feel bad. It says focus on the conjurers and blunt their heals, which I have done. The conjurers are dead. Actually, with this mindful mercenary, where are they at? This might be an issue. Are there any Okay. You need my help over here, clearly. I think we're winning. Did we do it? Oh wait, there's still this guy. Oh, there's a conjurer up right there. I'm smart. We did it! Wait, where are we going now? Oh. There it is. obtained Kalaya's grimoire. I got the grim. I got the grim, guys. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Well executed, everyone. Were you able to retrieve my grimoire? Lieutenant, pray hand over the tome. It's ruined. My wonderful grimoire is ruined. The probability of repairing this degree of damage is 0%. Even the most brilliant strategy cannot undo such ravages of seawater. I have never felt so defeated. I believe it is time I returned home. Leave her be. But how can I? He is right, Ersthada. You must allow Kalaya time to process the loss. And you have other matters to which you must attend. Come, Lieutenant. It is time we return to the guild as well. He looks so short next to all these rows. Rose is so big. Oh, let's talk to these guys. We'll clean up here. No one will even suspect a fight took place. Please, take care of Forsir Kalaya. There's probably a book emoji, and there's a lot of emoji. Twitch, they got the emotes. They're kind of known for it. Cat came back. He's behind me, looking out the window. Not quite the victory we imagined, was it? The moment Kalaya beheld her soaked and tattered grimoire, you could see the light of hope die in her eyes. There is, however, something we can do. I will call on your aid soon, but in the meantime, you would be well served to deepen your knowledge of Arcanima. Let's see, I got brand new robes, so I don't need a lot of this stuff, but I could use a new hat. Beautiful. Now we can go talk to Battaron. See if I can remember the Battaron voice from yesterday. FCAS. Yes. Ugh, stretchy. Hey, they had the 2B outfit. Let's look at that. That's a nice outfit. That's 2B, but cat. I respect it. If 2B was a cat, she'd look like that. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was, mind. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism that will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. You have such a goal. Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Or you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles shall be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, Sor. Or? I don't like Dolores Bear. I forget if he has any bearing in the story. I think he shows up much later in the story. Back then, are we? With all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager. Yeah, there were pirates. There were pirates down there. Can you believe that, Battaron? There were totally pirates. Fishbacks? And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or three. 7 L's. You turned your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards have shut up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Well, it sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they were planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sestasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on this mystery. I knew you'd get the job done, lad. You always do. Now, I bet you're dying for the rest. But just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade. But after the way you've dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt if anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Time to go to Gridania. To do Tomtara. Is Tomtara? Tomtara. Well, look at the Quirrell Dragon. From all I hear, you've been making a fine name for yourself. And to think, when you first wandered into the wench, you could barely find your own way to the privy. Fuck that would line up. Why didn't they give me the quest? Ready to hear about the job, then? Like then, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'll pose any trouble for a venturer to survive the bedlam in Sestasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll have to have words with Mother Mune, my counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. I'm glad I'm leaving him, because I don't want to do his voice anymore. It's hard. It's hard and I'm bad at it. Hello, forest folk. Where's the... Where do I buy a ticket? 1 ticket to Gridania, please. And it should skip this. Oh, no, it's not going to skip this. Okay, I'm going to watch this once, and then it should skip it the next time it goes to play. You see. Because the first thing I did today was hit that button, the skip cutscene button. I'm hungry. Beautiful Gridania. I hate Gridania. I hate Gridania. I hate Gridania's music. I hate Gridania's layout. I hate Gridania's leader. The sylphs are cool though. I like the sylphs. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come take your... Oh, not here to dine? Dare I hope you're the adventurer Baderon sent word of? You are. The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mune, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Wow, another level. I'm just getting them like crazy. Yeah, the amphitheater's nice. It's a nice amphitheater. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Moon, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good evening to you too, Bowlord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name's Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Galmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up around prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Yeah, sure, whatever. You have my gratitude. Once you have seen to the preparations, make your way to the Deep Croft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of our latest developments. That is all. That voice was like 4 different voices. It was not consistent at all there with that voice. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. I like to look at Columbo's tail. It's just wagging. Columbo's little wagging tail. This game should give me a chocobo already. Gonna have to run all the way to Tomtara. It's messed up, man. That guy's got a chocobo. He's got the same robes as me and a chocobo. That's messed up. Exactly like his tail in the show. Very, very true to the television show. That's a good name. I'm not going to read it out loud, but it's a good name. You saw it. Oh, I have water in front of me. I should drink that occasionally. Ah! Run, 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 run. Oh, I have a sprint. But I'm not going to sprint because I have to get this etherite, you see. My first time here and wherever the hell I am. I thought it would tell me when I attuned, but no. Oh, Bent Branch Meadows. That's the name. That's right. Good old Bent Branch Meadows. Home to some chocobos. And their keepers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna switch carbuncles here because there's a good chance that I'm gonna get aggroed by something in front of this dungeon. And I don't want to aggro everything in there or I will die. And I don't think this one has an AoE attack, hopefully. Oh, let's talk to all our friends. Think of the goal, sister. One day our adventures will be the stuff of song and it will all be worth it. God, I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber. So we meet again. I cannot say I am surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we will we will give you better sport, or I am no true adventurer. Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elementary of blunders. Were it not for the fruit that I lay unfound, my adventures may well have ended in this forbidding place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, this most fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. I do believe I shall rest here a while. Oops. I shudder to think what might have happened to Isildur had I not thought to pick the fruit I stumbled across on the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us, but if anything, it has made him more impetuous. I understand his desire to make use of the time left to him, but one misstep and there won't be any. Okay, leave me alone, Magic Bones. I gotta go talk to the people at the gate. You're Lieutenant Columbo, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deep Croft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is that they're doing in the Deep Croft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. Okay, buddy. I'll do that. I will do that. I'm gonna just uncheck that. Check that. And sneak out of here. Okay, now on the way back, let's read that. Since its establishment during Gilmoran times, this subterranean crypt has been used for generations as a final resting place for the remains of rulers and nobles. Since the Calamity, however, the tunnels have become overrun with the Lambs of Dalamud, a deadly cult who worships the now-fallen satellite as their savior. It is in the Deep Croft that these twisted souls silently plot revenge against those who fought to prevent this advent of Dalamud, summoning any dark presence who will aid them to this end, no matter the cost. I've never actually read any of those descriptions before. Okay, there's that good name again. I will not say it. I will not read it. You cannot make me. I'm gonna run back to Gridania, and I'm hoping that when I finish the dungeon, I'm not transported to the start of it again. Because sometimes it does that, and that's very annoying. Because it's gonna make me go talk to Mother Mion, and I would rather just do that right away. Kitten Breath. Oh, that's a good name. Kitten Breath. The way I read these stories, I feel like, you remember when you were in elementary school and sometimes your teacher would read you a story? I feel very much like an elementary school teacher reading these. Take that as you will, but I don't feel the coolest. I feel like I'm just reading a storybook to you guys, which is what I'm kind of doing, I guess. It's the tale of Eorzea and the adventures of Lieutenant Columbo. Also, the cat seems enthralled with the window, so I'm going to get up and shut the door again. I think that auto run will take me all the way to town. I doubt that, McFreeze. I bet you were one of the early readers in your class. I bet you learned reading real quickly, real easily. How long is this queue, by the way? It says average time 6 minutes. Maybe it'll pop. It's not doxing if I don't know. I'm just guessing. But you seem like a guy who would pick up on reading pretty early. Alright, I'm just gonna hang out here with Mother Moon. I'm gonna sit on these barrels. Slash sit. Is that really how I sit? That's okay. I'm gonna squat on these barrels. My carbuncle's looking at me like, really, dude? That's how you sit down. Okay. You can change that somewhere in the settings, but God knows if I remember where that's at. Let's look for it. You'd think it would be character configuration, right? Let's see, character. Oh, I need to turn off, these too. That's a good thing to remember. It's not gonna become relevant for a long time, but it'll be good to know. don't think it's in any of these. But it's somewhere. I know it is. Oh. There we go. That's how a Columbo sits. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mifreeze. I could not remember how to do that. I just need a cigar now. I don't think I can find a cigar in the game. I'm pretty sure that there's no tobacco in Final Fantasy XIV. Real shame, that. Why is this carbuncle just staring at me? I don't like this. Very uncomfortable. Just still staring at me. I'm just gonna make him go away. I can't get him out of my view. He's too close. We'll zoom in. There we go. Perfect. We'll just look at Columbo staring off into space. I want to go to Tamtara. Tamtara. Tamtara? We're gonna guess at all these pronunciations. One of them's bound to be right. I think it's Tamtara. That sounds most right. Tamtara. Tamtara Deepcroft. No, that's Totorak. Totorak is where the tarantulas are. Are there tarantulas there, actually? There's a scorpion. I'm trying to think. There's gotta be dungeons with spiders in them, but they're not coming to my mind. But I know there's definitely spiders in the game somewhere. Or they're actually just tarantulas in this one. I don't remember. I remember a lot of cultists, and there's some imps and some voidwalkers. And I just ran Tamtara. I don't remember how I pronounce it already. I just ran it hard the other day for the first time in years, and I had totally forgot about the mechanics and got the party wiped. It was funny. It was real funny how I got the party wiped in Tamtara hard. There's that one fight where you're not supposed to attack the ads or they blow up, and I made them blow up. Which also, that's a mean mechanic to put in a dungeon, is don't attack the ads, because normally you're all about attacking the ads. And like the other two fights of that dungeon, you have to attack the ads or you wipe. But that one fight, you don't. It's very confusing. Luckily, I had a very patient party that explained the mechanics to me. Don't attack the ads. He'll kill them himself. With rains of fire. You ever just like stare at a cat sleeping? I'm pretty sure everybody who's been around a cat has done this, but you should do it all the time. Because cats are very relaxing to look at. Very peaceful little creatures. I wish I could be as comfortable as a cat looks, ever. Sometimes you can be. Sometimes you get real comfy, you know? If you had a long day and you're real tired and you lay down in your bed and it's super comfy, oh, those are the best. That's the best. Or you take a nice hot bath after a tiring day. That's very nice too. This Tamtara has taken a while. Average wait time 7 minutes. My ass. Luckily, we have this wonderful Gridania music to listen to in the meantime. I fucking hate this music. I hate this music so much. I hate it. So I didn't get any new buttons at level 21, right? Doesn't look like I did. I like this button though. This button's a good button. It's too bad they're gonna take it away from me at 30 when I switch to Sklar. That's okay, because I'll get to keep... Oh, wait. Wouldn't I be able to keep this? Oh, they probably give you Physic 2 as Scholar, huh? And you just get Physic 1 and Summoner. Or something. Or do they just give you Cure? I don't know. I have no idea how this works. This Scholar and Summoner is the weirdest job in the game. Because it's 2 jobs! That's confusing. I hope Scholar has some buttons. I'm looking forward to buttons. Give me the fairy. Give me Eos. Ugh, 10 minutes, come on. I wanna do a dungeon. I wanna kill monster. Why does it gotta take so long? Oh, I got a free company invite. Valiant short stuff. I'm gonna decline it. I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody in this game. I'm in this for myself. It was Lords of Darkness, though. I should have accepted that. That sounds badass. Could have been in a Lords of Darkness with a Z. I bet they're a cool free company. It's a little crowded today. Why is it taking so long to get in this dungeon, man? This is why I wanted to play a healer. Should just let me queue as a healer. Okay, I got healing spells. I'm basically a healer. I'm like a healer that can do more damage. Why wouldn't you want me to be the healer? What's a healer god that I don't? Actually, I'm pretty sure Conjurer at this level has exactly the same kit except for less damage, so it's kind of messed up that Arcanist doesn't get to be a healer. I guess you get Cure too by now, probably. I know you don't have Regain. You get Asuna at some point near here. But there's not really status effects in these dungeons, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god, 12 minutes. Come on. I might as well go get Ethernet crystals when I'm oh, of course. Yay, the dungeon popped. There's the little imps. Hello, little imps. Whoa. Oh, I forgot I have food I can be eating too. Eat some food. Nom nom nom. Follow the cat with the shield. Oh, I need to switch to the right guy. Apparently I'm doing a lot of damage. I think the main story gave me the raisins. Or maybe it was a guild quest. I haven't done any side quests. Except for that one that you saw me do earlier. I think this might be our tank's first time in this dungeon. Carry on, little beetle. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how much damage Arcanist actually does now that I've got buttons. 'Cause I was worried that they were going to send me in here with just like Ruin and Bio. But this Fester, pretty good damage. Wasn't there supposed to be treasure or something in here? I guess not. I hit the button. I could have been a tank, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't want a tank. I'm gonna save the big button for the big guy. I mean, now that I'm getting more comfortable with the game again, I don't mind the idea so much. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a finish to that thought. I like not being a tank. Tanks are good. I respect tanks a lot. Because it's hard work. Everybody's looking to you, and if anything goes wrong, it's your fault. You know, and everybody's got an opinion about what you need to do. Well, the reason they did that is very different than the reason I don't want to play tank in this game. I like playing tank in Overwatch. Oh, I should hit these buttons too. Oh, there was treasure at some point. What is this? Pass. I'm not good at talking while I have to hit buttons. There's a lot more concentrating. That's the downside of trying to play a healer. Not that I'm even healing yet, but it will be a lot of buttons to push. And thinking to do. And I'm not good at talking and thinking at the same time. Oh, and here I go running ahead again. Lumbo's gotten himself into a pickle. Good job, Low Carbuncle. I think you finished him off. More paladin wear. I don't want that. I'm not the tank. Stop running ahead of the tank. Why is she walking? I don't even remember what button to walk. Having 2 dots is good because I can really trust my dots to finish the job if I switch targets. You know? Whereas that's a problem when you're playing like Conjurer. Because you only have 1 weak little dot. Wow! She's getting a full set of tank wear. I'm not getting a single bit of magic wear. It's messed up. Oh my god, stop walking. I was gonna commend her, but I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna now. I'm so petty. I like taking it easy. Oh, there's a bug in my face. Get out of here, bug. Ah, I think it just flew in my eye. What the hell? And Thunder. That's a good name for a spell. And Thunder. Hope it's magic here. Oh. Oh. I'm liking this class a lot. It kind of makes me want to try Summoner at some point, too. Turns out I should have been playing casters all these years. Oh, hello you. Didn't see you there. All the bit about strategizing, like, it really does make sense. Because you do kind of have to think about the order you push your buttons in. You have to devise a strategy. Test it. And get out of this guy's ass. Well, she was right. They are. I'm gonna steal this thing's aggro, apparently. Treasure, 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 treasure. A battle axe! Wow, a very unlucky dungeon for me. Did I even remember to equip my new book? Not sure I did. What? I like the Emerald Carbuncle in the dungeons because he's actually good at keeping things on my little bar here. It makes it easier to click things. That's a lot of dudes. I feel like I keep slipping into like a nerd cadence today too. I don't know why. I don't know why. I gotta say cool. Gotta keep the cool voice. Oops, what button did I just push? Oh well. I'll just mash one. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, he's dead. I think that little bug is still flying around my face. It's very rude. I'm gonna say oops, sorry for. Mashing the buttons. Yeah, go click on it. There you go. Oh, treasure, treasure, treasure. Movie. Movie time. Who summons me from the void to reside within this crude vessel? Come hither, children of the dawn, something, something. Oh, I didn't say it. Oh, I just wasted that cast. God damn it. That's okay, I got more. Ah, big. Ah, more imps. Take the thing I'm attacking, idiot. There should be a... Is there a button to just make him automatically attack what you're attacking? Because he seems to just want to stick to the first target. Oh, I have this button again. Oh, the fishman died. Very sad. These dungeons are all about killing fishmen. Messed up. Fishmen deserve to live too. Knives and a belt, huh? That's me. I'm Lieutenant Columbo. Thank you, Ataraxi Turen. Garbage. Garbage all. What don't you know, to be honest? Okay, it didn't reset me back to the start of the dungeon, so here we go. Let's talk to Mother Mew. Welcome back, Lieutenant. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deep Croft was a success. Oh, I can't talk all of a sudden. Nor did I expect anything less. Baderon's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Oh, sad times. Avir's gone and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Ah, to hell's with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and some parting advice? Get rid of Avir's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. Edda had a tragic life. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I am grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Yes, I would love a task. I'm Columbo. So you're not adverse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you in the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Lieutenant, and good luck. Let's go talk to Momodi. Hello, Momodi. One ticket to Ul'dah, please, my good sir. Let's see if we can get into Copperbell and get out real fast. I also hate Copperbell. Tamtara is not so bad. It's a pretty decent little dungeon for a baby dungeon. But God, fuck Copperbell. Fuck Copperbell. Fuck Sastasha. Copperbell's really not that bad either. It's just that one boss is so stupid. You know the boss. You know the boss I'm talking about. The stupid one. It's barely a boss. It's the slimes, the one I'm talking about. The one where you have to lure the slimes into the bomb explosion. So you have to explain to people, no, don't kill the bomb. We need it to blow up the boss. Like, every time I've been in that dungeon, I've had to tell somebody that. It's a stupid dungeon. Because of that one boss. We want Ruby Road Exchange. See, I like to play the game personally. That's why I'm here. Always about playing games. Momodi, my friend. Welcome to the Quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, if you wouldn't mind slowing yourself to... Judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for the ale. Are you called Lieutenant Columbo by any chance? Ewan sent word you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way to listen to me prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Wow, another level. Jeez. Apashan's there, too. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty! Another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It just so happens the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here. So this is the strapping young lad in the much lauded Let's try that from the beginning. So this strapping young lad is the much lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papa Sean, formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Lieutenant of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at a Magina and Sons mineral concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hecantine Crushers. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trades. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hecarnters to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as is often the way of such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecarnters, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rocks. Tonses. Well, now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell as long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. We have to murder these slaves, dude. It's fine. Yeah, it makes sense that they're so pissed off. They were really mistreated, but you know, you gotta murder them. Because we need money. Everybody needs money. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in Western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? Oh, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amangjadan and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Amagina. I don't know why I can't say that. Amagina. It's no Hecarnters. Acantharies. I should learn how to say... That's not in English. I don't know what language that is. Looking for Painted Mesa. You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. The Hecarnters left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mine resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second old dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would have never thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong! Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping eye at the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. Excuse me. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's rested on you, friend. Best of luck. Let's go murder the slaves. Ul'dah is a messed up town. Okay, Western Thanalan. I don't have any of these aetherite crystals. Gotta walk. Western Thanalan's this way. It would be really nice if you unlock the dungeon, but just by talking to the person at the bar instead of having to walk all the way there and then wait in queue for 10 minutes. You know, that'd be a nice thing. At least we get to see all the beautiful old as we run past it. We get to see Diddy Lotta. I always laugh at the name Diddy Lotta. It's a good name. Diddy Lotta. I know I ran past the gate, but I need to get this Ethernet. Oh, you're right. I should take a chocobo keep. Actually, I don't think a chocobo's gonna take me there. It'll take me past it, and then I'll have to run back. But that's still faster, probably. I think the chocobo's out here. Oh, did I fix my stuff? 25 kill! That was less than last time. It was 26, I think, before. Oh, and did I even equip the stuff? I got a new hat! Okay, chocobo, chocobo. Looking for chocobo. Oops. I got stuck. Smell potatoes. One of you cooking potatoes? Cactuar! Cactuar! I love cactuar. One of the really good changes they made in the game since I was last playing was that gatherers now have instant stealth all the time. That is such a good change. It was so annoying that that was on a cooldown before. Okay, isn't there a chocobo keep in here? They're really making me walk all this way? Fine. It was really stupid, so it's nice that you just always stealth now when you're a gatherer. Keep up, Splot. We're gonna be late. We're gonna be late for the copper bell. Hey, there's somebody else's spot up there. Then I'm hoping by the time we have to fight Ifrit, I will be a healer. And we don't have to wait in queue. I'm getting there pretty fast. I've only got 7 more levels. Look at that big bomb. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the Harchargers? I didn't think that Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can, and enter at will. Yay, Copperbell. You know, their pun game was weak early on, but they got better. Fine. Okay, let's read. Abandoned once purged of ore, Copperbell Mines lay untouched for nigh on 3 centuries until Amagina and Sons mineral concern reclaimed the shafts. The guild's sights set on expanding the mines downward in an attempt to tap yet undiscovered veins of valuable metal. Unfortunately, it was not riches the powder kegs uncovered, but sheer terror. When the smoke cleared, outpoured an army of raging giants from the darkest recesses of the mines. The Harchargers, thralls of the lost Thorn dynasty, were at last free of their lightless prison, 300 years of hate fueling their madness. I should learn how to say this word. Hackatoncheries? Hackatoncheries. What is that word? Hackatoncheries. The stone giants. Dragon bottom. Guarantee you they wanted to be dragon ass and they couldn't enter it. Oh, thank you. That's good. That's good trivia, McFreeze. I will say that for the record. Ancient Greek for 100-handed ones. They don't even have 100 hands, though. That's a false name. They got 2 hands. Should we do this fate in the meantime? Can I even do a level sync while I'm in queue? Lots of hammer beats. Oh, you got both of them. Carbuncle, no. No one's helping me with this fate, huh? Oh, I'm all by myself. How will I ever survive this terrible ordeal of hammer beaks? Oh, 3 of them, huh? I can do that. Easy. Ah. Where's my carbuncle? Oh, there he is. He's right next to me. Where he should be. Amethyst is very brave. Did we do it? Yay! Now let me into the dungeon. They were more like lizards, weren't they? Average time went up to 9 minutes from 6 minutes. That's not a good sign. Oh, hello. Yes, it is. We're good. We're good. We're in. Time to kill some 100-handed ones. Woo! Whoa! I like the little tours of the dungeons. Oh yeah, I should eat my raisins. Nom nom nom. Friggin' copper copper. Tiny key. Carbuncle, you gotta be inside the elevator, idiot. Goodbye, Carbuncle. I'll miss you, Spot. Will he teleport to me or is he gone? Carbuncle. Oh, okay, good. He teleported. Oops, I didn't mean to cast that again. Really not good at talking during dungeons, it turns out. But that's okay. Sometimes you just want to relax and kill things. I should see if I can get some button pushing bullshit so you can see what button I'm pushing so you know when I push the wrong button. So I can tell on myself. What are they doing back there? Gotta get my APM up. I don't remember what Diva says or how she says it. Something about APM. I'm a gamer, she says. Wasn't she supposed to be like a StarCraft player or something? Hey, I'm supposed to kill those things for my hunting log. Remember hunting logs? Friggin' copper carrier. I like the friggin' copper coppers better. Oops, I just wasted that. I can also just tell you directly when I fuck up. Fucked up. I'm not even gonna use this against single foes. They die too fast. Unless it's like a boss or a mini boss of some kind. Been at this a while. Time flies when you're playing the video game, I tell you what. I tell you what. I gotta remember to stop for the tank, because he seems to want to take his time. That was teamwork right there. That was a good coordination on all of us to get through there as fast as possible. Oh, this is also a stupid boss fight. Quote unquote boss fight. Literally wait for things to show up and kill them slowly. I hate this so much. It sucks too because I don't have any instant cast things except for the Fester, which doesn't really do much good without being able to cast. Like this is a terrible fight for an Arcanist to be in. I might as well just be thumping him with my book. It has a potency of 20. I'm not using bio. Here, we got a bomb coming. I guess I could use bio before I start casting Ruin. I will simply poison everybody. Spot's doing about as much damage as I have at these. Still useless. I liked it as Thaumaturge because I could just cast Scathe, is that it? Scathe is their instant cast thing. It took me a minute to realize, but it's like, oh yeah, I could just cast Scathe on everything. Easy. Finally, the boss shows up. Now we can finally have a challenge. Yeah, I got earrings. Oh, he did a crit of 9. Did you see that? I'm so proud of you, Spot. Oh, I never knew there was a treasure coffer back there. Hell yeah. Disciple of War, don't care. Spot still doesn't know how to get in the damn elevator. God damn it, Spot. Oh, I didn't realize our other DPS was also an Arcanist. I just saw their guy. Copper, 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 copper! Blow it up! Blow it up! Blow it up! Blow it up! Oh, fire sand! Yay, it's the best boss in the game. Come on, Mr. Black to cast. Blasting key up. Time to blow up. Yeah, blow up. Hell yeah. This guy uses heals. Okay, he's good, he's good. Alright, where's another blasting cap? Oh, do you have to use the thing again? I didn't realize you had to use it. Wow. Someone else has always done that, I guess. Let's stop attacking the guy. Die, Spriggan! You don't belong in this world. I'm gonna cast bio at you repeatedly. Yay, we get to blow him up. Yay! Easy. Oh, I think that's not even better than this pants I got. I put them in the chamber. I got distracted by the treasure. Excited to get to a real boss at the end of this. Sometimes I hit a wrong button. Sure, let's aggro everything. Why not? Can't see. We get to see Columbo's casts up close and personal because of the weird camera angle I stuck myself in. He's very, very flashy. No. He's got the cat ears. He's got the big cat boy ears. Okay, what kind of treasure did we get? Conjurer. Hmm. I'm not the tank. I'm not the tank. I gotta stop running forward. The little guy needs to run forward. Why does he keep stopping? Boss! Boss! Pure boss! I can turn to threat. Slaves no more! Free! Free! Oh, cool hammer. That's his mind control hat. Poor guy. Anyway, let's murder him. Never again! Never! You're right about that, buddy. Now it's just beat the boss till he dies. Literally 0 mechanics that you have to worry about in this fight. Because I'm pretty sure there were mechanics when the game was new, maybe, but he just dies immediately. Maybe that was how it worked when it was new, too. Maybe he just, like, would ignore the ads, kill the guy. Oh, I still have another cast of this. Whoopsie. Yay! We murdered the heck out of that slave. That poor man. That is an outfit that our healer is wearing. Lord. Any good loot for me? This book is weaker than the book I have. That's sad. What does it look like? Oh, Columbo, please put some pants on. That's a pretty good looking book, but I don't really need it. I'm gonna hit pass. Alright, now let's just go talk to Momodi. And we will have completed all of the baby dungeons. I see a lot of people with the fashion leader tag. I don't really... Like, the fashion in this game is really cool, but I've never had a pressing desire to really participate with it. Like, I like to make a good glamour end game. But, I don't know. Maybe I just need to play the game more. Because I keep, like, I'll get to the end of the game, whatever, and then I'll get burned out and unsubscribe or whatever. But if I keep playing, then I bet, like, fashion is what you're after. The true end game. I need more sprint. That's the second Killua I've seen today. This is very popular. Lots of people want to be Killuas. See, I leveled crafters because I wanted money to have a house. Now, house fashion I can definitely get behind, but I'm not going to do that again, though, because I know I'll end up unsubscribing and then I'll lose my house again. I do have an apartment I've been working on a little bit. Oh, I actually have to... Oh, that's right, this is a duty. Alright, well, let's do the duty. Let's do our duty. There's points to houses. You make pretty rooms. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Old Doll will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papashan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. I'm not in One Piece, I'm in Final Fantasy ff14. No! Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir. I didn't steal nothing. About this. Paid for it with me own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the Brass Blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. I don't like this guy. He's bad. He's a bad guy. You couldn't tell, this man's a bad man. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. I don't like the motion that man is making either in this context. And who the hell do you think you're, okay, I have to. And who the hells are you when you're at home? This dog's master? What the hell kind of phrase is that? Who the hell are you when you're at home? I've had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot, teach him a lesson. Is this duty gonna load? There it is. Oh, I got lucid dreaming. Cool. I don't really need it on this class, but it's good to have it, I guess. It's good battle music. Your friends are pretty weak, buddy. Arcanist might be really strong. I might have to look at Summoner. He fell on his butt. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Yay! I ain't getting paid enough for this. But hey, where the hells do you think you're going? Thank ye, kind adventurer. Thank ye thrice over. Twice as many guys as what? Not Arcanist, I guess? Other guys? Oh, frickin' echoes, man. Shit. Grumble, grumble. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like these aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. Thank you for the exposition, two random guys. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? It's the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Emperor, patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of them refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. Capitalism's rough, man. Oh, what will become of our city? That was pirate voice. Snuck in there. Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins! Get your dodo tenderloins! Guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan! Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. This is the funniest thing to me, is these two random guys just giving plot exposition. Thank you, Hyland, for letting me overhear all that plot exposition about Ul'dah. Sir, are you all right? I'm Columbo. Lieutenant Columbo's the name. Oh, what now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Grr, I will overlook this, but just this once. God's bless ye, adventurer. If he hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done? I don't bear thinking about it. Everybody's doing stuff. Praying and doing lollyhos. Ever the selfless hero, I see. It has been a while, adventurer. I have been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limsa. You discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you have displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you came upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you have demonstrated all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. Reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariably to serve the general good, whether you mean it to or not. It is a happy knack, and one which speaks volumes for your character. Yet for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues me most. I speak of the visions you experience, visions like the one you had mere moments ago, if I am not mistaken. I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the selfsame talent, you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause which you would greatly benefit for your support. If you would agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all within our power to aid you in your personal endeavors. Think on my offer for a while. Should you decide to accept it, pray speak with Momody. The proprietress of the quicksand is a close friend and ally of ours. I lost the Ishtola voice. I had it briefly. Inform her that you have been chosen by the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and she will tell you where to find us. Alright, that is the stream for today. That was 3 hours. That's a good long stream. We did all the baby dungeons. And next time, tomorrow, we will be going to Prey Return to the Waking Sands for the very first time. And also, there will be some funny voice acting as we listen to speeches that are somewhat boring. But thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful night.